At this time, it will be really beneficial if you just ask yourself out loud or in your mind, what is the next best step? What is the next best step? Get a little quiet. Ask, what is the next best step? Do, 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 do. If an answer doesn't come, ask it again. There will be some sort of tension. There will be a pull. There will be a forward and a backward in your body, a yes or a no, or a thought will come by and you can work your way backwards. What thought just came to me? What does that mean? But get really intentional. Get really focused on what you want. Now is the time. Not this morning after you started doom scrolling. Not this evening when you are scrolling before bed. Now is the time to change your life. Now is a decision and a promise you make every second. Now is something that you meet. It is something you must be curious. If you are, craving some more literary insight, look up the poem Lost by David Woodgoner. One of the lines in this poem is, if what a bush or a shrub does is lost on you, then you are surely lost. The forest knows its place. It is something, something, something. But the point that it's trying to make is that the now, the present moment, isn't lost on these other things. Being is all you have to be. All you have to do is be yourself. That's actually the secret. There's no other trick. You have to just be yourself. You have to fulfill that for yourself, for everything you're asking for to show up. There's no other requirement. So get real curious. If you don't know who you are, sit with yourself. Don't give yourself an excuse anymore, please. A large majority of the people that watch these videos, this is kind of getting serious. I'm going to start crying. The large majority of the people that watch my videos are between their 20s, their 30s, and their 40s. But there's a big lump between 25 to 30, which is my age range. I'm 25. You are exactly where you're meant to be, whatever age you are. But if you're in your 20s, if you're 25 like me, and you're having a quarter-life crisis, please take a freaking breath right now and recognize that the early 20s was all experiments, and the rest of your 20s is probably still going to be experiments. Nobody, including yourself, should expect to have your whole entire life figured out, because conversely, you have your whole life to figure it out, and everybody's making it up. But it's also to say, you don't have to have your whole life figured out by 25. These people that become insanely rich or whatever, these are one-offs. It's not usual. And even if it is what you want, everybody's path looks different. And the random becoming popular overnight, it looks overnight until it isn't. I mean, it doesn't look like super famous overnight the whole time getting there, and then it suddenly happens. There is very few cases where suddenly somebody just became popular. The only real cases of that are in like the lottery, right? Like the only real cases of sudden wealth usually happen in a lottery sense. And there's always some sort of repercussion. They spend all the money, whatever. The point that I'm trying to get at, please be nice to yourself. Please give yourself grace. What cards are coming out? I'm not even listening to the cards. Knave of Pentacles upright, and then we have the Magician in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. When you don't create from who you really are, you get yourself off of the path. Now, what's really interesting is that the only way that you can get on the path is if you take the steps. How do you take the steps? You have to talk to yourself. How do you know yourself? You have to take a step. It's a paradox because you have to do both. You have to just submit to being. You have to just submit to being here now. King of Cups, Temperance. In regards to what you're asking for, things are balancing out and you're making the right choices. So, calm down a little.